believe the government is doing enough in terms of research into cancer prevention by determining causes, or could they do more?
We need to completely reorient our spending and spend more money on prevention. It makes common sense. It's just common sense to put some investment into prevention. That's the only way we can truly end the epidemic.
The Cape Cod story is also told in the Carey's book, This Moment on Earth. How did that come about? How did you end up in the book?
Well, Senator Carey is our senator, of course, and we're very, very proud to see our senator taking on important issues on the national stage. And Mrs. Heinz has also followed our work for many, many years. She's been an activist on environmental issues for longer than Silent Spring Institute has been in existence, and has very kindly followed our work. I had the opportunity one year to be a keynote speaker at her Women's Health and Environment Conference in Boston, and I've had the opportunity to visit her in Pittsburgh, and through her to meet other scientists and activists who are involved in this field.
Now, what would your advice be to people who suspect, as Ellen Parker did back in '91, that there might be something in their immediate environment that causes clusters of illnesses? Where should they turn to for assistance? Who should they talk to? Are there any resources available to people?
It's been so important for people to get involved and to speak out, not just in Massachusetts. This has happened in other places as well, where on Long Island, for example, where women or families notice that too many people are being diagnosed with something, and they start asking questions, and those questions then lead to scientific hypotheses and to action that can change exposures. So a starting place is the local health department. Call your town health department or your state health department. Those are good places to start. It's very important to join with others who are affected by disease as well. The Massachusetts Breast Cancer Coalition has been a very strong leader. And there are other important organizations nationally like the Breast Cancer Fund, Breast Cancer Action, and coalitions across the country, the Collaborative on Health and the Environment, that provide an opportunity to join together and take action.
That's good. Now finally, what can we as individuals do to protect ourselves and our families as well as we can? Are there some simple steps people should take or could take in their daily environment to prevent being exposed to these chemicals?
It is important to think about the chemicals that you're using. When you go to the grocery store or the drugstore, people may think that everything on the shelf has been tested for health effects. That's not the case. So read the label and look at what's in it. And there are some websites that can be helpful in finding which ingredients to look out for. I hope the Silent Spring Institute website will be helpful. The Safe Cosmetics website, Clean Production, there are a number of them. And start educating ourselves about some of these chemicals, like phthalates. It's PHTHALATES.
Long word.
It won't naturally pass your spell checker, but this was in the air of every single home we tested on Cape Cod. So we should know about this, and we can look at products and choose ones that don't contain phthalates. For example, avoid products with fragrance because they frequently have phthalates in them. We can also join together. You can join the Safe Cosmetics campaign. Ask the cosmetics manufacturers to reformulate their products. They're doing it in Europe. They can sell those products here.
Well, thank you so much, Dr. Brody, for a wonderful interview, for all the good work you're doing here at Silent Spring Institute. And I advise all the viewers to visit the website www.silentspring.org, correct?
Thank you so much. We've been so excited to extend our household exposure study to California. We're partnering with Communities for a Better Environment, an environmental justice organization there. And we've tested homes now in communities in Northern California, particularly in some neighborhoods that are right next to an oil refinery and a huge highway and rail corridor. So the question there is, what is in the homes that may be coming from outdoors, coming from the highway, coming from industry that's nearby? This community is predominantly Latino and African American, and has been very actively engaged in trying to change the operation at the refinery. There's been flaring at the refinery that's resulted in some exposures in their community, and so they just this past year had a great success getting the refineries to change their practices. We hope that our research will be further help so that they can identify what are the most important sources, what's the cumulative impact on this community from pollution that's coming from outside as well as from products that may be used inside the home as well.